Hi everyone. Now I dyed this cape this morning, this jungle cock cape, fluorescent yellow. Now did it for a couple of reasons, but one of the reasons was a fly that I held up in the video, and so I'm going to tie it. Now, the Irish boys especially are going to like this fly. Hook I'm using, this one here, it's Competition heavyweight, size 10. Now it's a variant, it's an octopus variant, it's a combination of a couple of flies together. Tied this many years ago, good more than 10 plus years ago. Now I'm using a Chartreuse thread in 8/0 from uni. Now I'm going to put a pearl tag on it, just a wee good flashy bit at the back. This is just a, show you, it's a uni Mallard pearl number 14, which is, it's a sort of medium width. So what you do, just wind your thread to the back of the hook. Now I've got some super glue. I'm just going to wind over it, just at the bend, just to form a small tag. I mean, there's quite a lot to this fly. There's a lot of good tying methods probably within the fly, like this one. Just winding over a wee touch of super glue onto the bare hook. Just go down and come back up, trim away. Tail, this is a Glo-Brite yarn number 11. It's just a fine thread, it's very thread-like, equivalent to probably 6/0. And now to get the tail thickness, there's 10 strands together there. And what I do is just brush them together, just like that. Or, if you haven't got that, you can use wool. It's just a wool I've dyed, just a fluorescent yellow to get this colour. So, what I'm going to do is quickly take my thread up. Just tidy things a wee bit. Tie in my tail on the way down. Just basically makes it much better, like stronger fly if you do this. It's a lot of thread getting used, but still a good fly. Tail length, really up to yourself. Pulled some down the side here. I'm just going to go back just to lift it back up. See if it. Sometimes you can wind towards the back, pull down some of the fibres. So just go back and lift them up. There you go. That's better. Rib of the fly, I'm using a small oval gold tinsel. You could use wire as well. It's up to yourself. Again, I'm just going to quickly tie it on. Dubbing. Right, I'm using a blend. I'm using this is a new flash from Full Mill, but it's got the green, it's got all the materials I want. It's kind of grasshopper colour, is the way you call it. This is the Voodoo Streamer Dub, but what I've done, I've added in some, this is Glister from Vineyards. This is the red. And all I've done is mixed them together. You'll see the red in it. It's basically a grasshopper colour, I call it. Just blend it together, or dub it on, sorry. I've just mixed it with my fingers. You could put it in a small grinder. I do that when I'm doing a bigger batch. Just stick it back. Don't worry if it's quite loose, that's what you want. You're going to brush it out a wee bit. Now, I'm going to use, this is a Gizzle. You can see there. Now this is dyed golden olive. A light golden olive. It's not too dark. I'm just going to get one of the bigger feathers. It's a saddle, it's just a Gizzle saddle I had. Just catch this on. Now turn the top here and work my way down. Come round with the rib, a single turn with the rib at the back, straight turn at the back, protects the back. Catch in your hackle and wind up. And as you get to the top here, just draw back any fibres They're sitting forward. Bring your rib through, catch it on. Make sure you get a wee bit of wax there, just gives you grip, stops the thread pulling back. Trim away your hackle. Now, what I'm going to do here is, I've got golden, this is the rump feather from a golden pheasant, but I've dyed it, you can see there. Now, this one's dyed fluorescent yellow. Take away the fluff. I dyed that one yesterday, so I've been dyeing quite a few bits and pieces. So we catch this on. Make sure it's secure. So we trim away the point and obviously trim it so I can tie it on. I'll use the hackle pliers, but I mean normally I would use my fingers, but so you can see what I'm doing. Just pull this through. Now this is a combination of two flies that I tied. It's a fly called the Carson, which is a kind of mayfly dabblery thing. And as I say, this is the octopus, the Melvin octopus. It's a combination. Now since I put the video up, I've had quite a few guys ask me for to tie this fly. So just draw it back. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to put the hairdryer through it. The reason for that is just heats the fibre up and draws it back. You could put legs on this. It's very popular now to put legs on it. Probably orange or red or natural, whatever you like, but I'm going to leave it out. So I'm just going to leave it. Bronze mallard, I did have one on my desk. Here we are, small bronze mallard feather. Just in this case probably a right side if you like to call it. Take away the fluff at the base, bring out, now you've just given an impression of a wing. So what I normally do is just draw it out from the stem. You see the tips lined up. Tear it off. Hold the ends a wee bit down here. Length, it's up to yourself really. You could be as long as the tail, slightly shorter. It's to give the impression of a wing. It doesn't have to be perfect. 3 or 4 turns. That'll do it. Trim, again, really important to wax the thread. Make sure, I usually like to take my thread to the eye and cut into the cut ends. Just making sure it's not going to pull out. Now the jungle cock. Just going to use a split one. I've got my own cape here that I dyed. Same colour, fluorescent yellow. There's a split one there. I've got plenty of this split. It's just getting one that's a reasonable, right down the middle type split. Just going to encourage it a wee bit more. So there's the split jungle cock. Draw back what we don't want. It's just a wee highlight. It's unusual as well, but it catches the light. So it does. Just fold it on either side, which is sit in the top, so there's a split, and we can see that. And then we just use our finger and thumb just to draw it down the side of the wing. 2 or 3 turns. See what it's like. It's fine. Now we're actually building up quite a bit of a head here, so we can tidy that up. Now keep my thread tight here because I've folded back that. Break it off. Use a partridge feather and dyed some partridge. This is a This is a brown olive. I know there's a lot to this fly, but and people will say it's for show, probably. I can understand that as well, but it does work. Now catch this in by the tip. Hackle platters. I mean, there's techniques in here that you'll be able to use in other flies. If you ever come to Ireland, these type of flies in the lochs work extremely well. So with the straight turn, drawing back the fibres. Another one, we should do it, catch it in. Just make sure it's secure before we let the hackle go. Now you can usually tail these away. The ones that's below the hackle, we can trim it. Sometimes I fold it back, but it's quite thick, the stem of that. And then form a nice head using the thread. You want this nice chartreuse colour. There we go. Wet finish. What does it look like? There we go. Now, I know you can hardly see the jungle cock. It's through the fibre. It does show up when it's in the water. If you feel it's a wee bit covered, you can trim away some of the fibre. But there we are. Finish off with a wee coat of varnish all the way around. You can use the hairdryer just to, now when you're winding like a partridge hackle, as you wind, your fibres get caught in beside each turn. A wee bit of heat just brings them back to the way they should be. I say it's not much of a wiggle in that. It's just to darken it down, give the impression of one which works. So there we are. Call it what you like. Give it another wee coat of varnish, seeing I've used the hairdryer on it. Just to give it a nice shiny head. The name of the fly is just a combination of as I say, the Mill Voodoo Octopus and a fly called the Carson. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed that, and again, thanks for watching.